Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at angle theorem for triangles. Let's start with just a basic triangle and remembering that the angles in a triangle add up to equal 180 degrees. Recall that when angles add up to 180 degrees, that's also called supplementary angles. Remember that supplementary angles can be triangles or straight lines. So our goal here is to figure out what is this missing angle right here. So we know that all three angles add up to 180 degrees. So we're going to start with 44 plus 72, which equals 116. And then we're going to take this answer and subtract it from 180 degrees. And that angle, the missing angle here is 64 degrees. Now we're going to take what we know about a triangle and apply it to interior and exterior angles. So we're going to use this picture and define what an interior, an exterior, and a remote interior angle is. An interior angle are the angles inside of a triangle. So for example, angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3 are all interior angles because they are inside of the triangle. The exterior angle is on the outside of the triangle. So angle 4 is our exterior angle. It's on the outside. And then we have what's called the remote interior angles. These are the interior angles that are not adjacent or next to the exterior angle. So basically it's the two angles that are inside of the triangle, but they're not next to our exterior angle. They're far away from it. So for example, angle 1 and angle 2, those are called remote interior angles. So those are inside the triangle, but they're not next to the exterior angle 4. Now we're going to use what we know about triangles to solve for the two missing angles that are not labeled. So we know that one angle is 73 and then the other angle is 45. So let's solve for angle 3 to begin with. So remember, a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. So let's go ahead and add 73 plus 45. That's 118, and we're going to take that from 180 degrees. And this missing angle here is 62 degrees. Now we're going to solve for this missing angle, angle 4, which is our exterior angle. Now if you notice, angle 3 and 4, they create a straight line. That's also supplementary. That's also two angles that form a straight line. They equal 180 degrees. So now we're going to take 180 and subtract 62 from it. And we're getting 118 degrees. So if we take 118 and add 62, that equals 180 degrees. If we take 45, 73, and 62, that also adds up to 180 degrees. Now let me show you one more thing about remote interior angles. These two angles, 1 and 2, when you add those together, should equal the degrees for the exterior angle, and in this case, angle 4. So when you add the remote interiors, that's going to equal your exterior angle. So let's try it out. We're going to take 1 and 2, which are 73 and 45. Which is 118. That sum equals our exterior angle, which if you notice is also 118 degrees. That's going to help us with this next problem. So on the next problem, our goal here is to solve for the letter y. What does y equal? And we're going to set up an equation and figure out what y is. Now remember right here, the remote interior angles, when you add those together, they equal the exterior. We're going to use this right here to help us set our equation up. This angle and this angle are your remote interior angles because they're the inside angles and they're away from the exterior angle, which is this one here. So when we add these two together, it's going to equal 52 degrees. So let's write an equation. 4y minus 4 plus 3y equals 52. Just like above, when we did angle 1 and angle 2, 73 plus 45, here we took the two angles that we know and added them together with a plus sign. And they equaled the exterior angle, and in this case, it's 52 degrees. So we're going to solve like normal. Well, I see some y's here and here that we can combine together. They're both positive, so we're going to add those together. 4 plus 3 is 7y. And then we're going to keep the minus 4 equals 52. Now our goal is to get the letter y by itself. So I see a minus 4 here. We're going to add 4. Remember, we always do the opposite to cancel it out. So now we're left with 7y equals 52 plus 4 is 56. 7y, that means 7 times something equals 56. So to cancel the 7 away, we're going to divide by 7 on both sides. Y is equal to 56 divided by 7, which is 8. 7 times 8 is 56. So y is equal to 56. Now this isn't the angle measure, this is just the y for here and here. Now if we wanted to solve for these two angles, we would plug in the 8 to each of the y's. Let's try that. So let's take 3y to start with. 3y means 3 times the value of y. Well, in this case it's 8. So we do 3 times 8 is 24. So this angle here is 24 degrees. Let's solve the other one. So we have 4y minus 4. Well, we would do 4 times y, which is 8, minus 4. 4 times 8, 32, minus 4 is 28. So this angle here is equal to 28 degrees. Now let's check our theorem out. Remember, the two remote interior angles added up equals the exterior angle. So if we take 24 and add it with 28, it should equal 52 degrees. And there you have 52 degrees. So those two added up equals 52. Now we could also solve for this other missing angle that we haven't even talked about. It's the third interior angle. There's a couple of different ways of doing it. We could add 28 plus 24, and then that answer added with those two would give us 180. Or we could just use the 52 because we already know that 28 plus 24 is 52, and we could take that 52 away from 180. So this is for the last angle. So 180 minus the 52 would be 118. Another way of thinking about it is the 52 and this 118, they form a straight line, and so straight lines, remember, are also 180 degrees. So you could have used that property there to help you solve for the missing angle. Alright guys, that's exterior and interior angles. Remember, interior angles are the inside angles, exterior is the angle on the outside. And then we also learned what remote interior angles are. Remember, it's the two angles that are away from the remote, it's the two interior angles away from the exterior angle. Those are called remote interior angles. Remember that those two angles added up will also equal the exterior angle, and that's how we are able to set up equations and solve. Thank you guys for watching.